Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys how to set up and use a couple of these tools. I will start with the FL Studio Glide, the piano roll glide. It's, uh, it's pretty simple. So as you can see here, these black notes are actually the glide notes, and it functions the same way in FL. It is the pitch it glides to and the start and end point of the glide. All you have to do is place the note and then hit whatever you bind it to. So I have mine Shift G. What I would suggest doing is going to the pitch lane so you can see what's actually happening, because it is not perfect. I think I've gotten most of the bugs out of it. So I will show you. So if I move it up here. You just hit Shift G to delete it again. And what I assume most of you are going to be using this for is actually the 808. So of course it's going to work with that. The way that I have it working is if you do a glide note, it's going to extend that pitch to the end. So if you place another note afterwards, it's going to be the incorrect pitch. So you have to hit Shift G on that normal note to reset the pitch. And the reason I have it set up that way is because if I had the pitch drop off right at the end of the note, you can audibly hear it do like a pitch drop. So this was the best method. So you just need to make sure to reset the pitch on your next note. It utilizes the pitch wheel. So by default, a lot of VSTs set the pitch range to only 2 semitones. So you just need to go into whatever VST you're using and change the pitch range to 12. If your instrument allows for more range, like Serum, which can go up to 24, I believe, open the script code, and then I have a line that allows you to change it from 1 octave to 2 octaves. And it's not set to 24 by default because the instruments that only allow for an octave pitch bend, it will half the math, and so you won't get the correct pitches when doing the glides. One of the other ones allows you to swap through samples on RS5K, and it'll automatically tune it. Now, there is the detect pitch, but I was tired of going through a different sample and hitting detect pitch every time. So if I hit play, I can scroll through different 808s. It'll always be in key. Now this only works if the sample has the note in the name, and most of mine actually didn't. So I fed them through a key finder and then a like bulk file rename so that I could use this. It didn't take too much time. And now one of my personal favorites is the Master Key plugin. So the way Master Key works is it uses global memory to talk to the other instances of the plugin. So what you want to do is put it on the master, set it to control, and then put another instance on every melodic instrument that you have, and set those to MIDI transpose. There's also one for audio, and then another drop down to bridge your auto tune as well. So for the auto tune, you put it on your vocal track, set it to auto tune bridge, and then you're going to want to link the scale root to that parameter, which is right there. Received key is what it's called. And then while you're in there, you can show in-track controls, And you're going to want to do that for a couple of these. On the master, show the target key in track controls. Also, you're going to want to set the root key to whatever you wrote it in, and then your target. For the MIDI, I like to show the local octave, so that when you're transposing, you can determine which instruments are in the wrong octave. So, for example, let's say I want it to go down. That's pretty much it, but there is actually one other feature it has, and that is the humanize. And all it does is slightly shift the timing and velocity of the MIDI. And it actually functions pretty good. Okay, so for this last one, people had a lot of questions about. It's just simply a plugin that reads if a MIDI note is on channel 1 or 2 and flips the phase depending on which one it is. The reason this is useful is because if you listen here, this third note is completely out of phase with the kick, but the first two are in phase. So if I was to just simply flip the phase, now the first two are out of phase and the third one is in phase. So what this allows is to just highlight the notes that are out of phase, hit the keybind, and now they're all in phase. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, love you, bye.